Well, we had a gorgeous day today, a lot of sunshine, temperatures not too cold, but a little chilly for some. But now it's definitely cold out there thanks to the dry air up above. Take a look outside. We're dealing with the 40s now in San Antonio, 46 degrees. Temperature at the Stinson Airport, 45, and we have those clear skies as noted by that moon right there in between the two. And the dew point is pretty low. It's in the low 30s, and the farther that is from the actual temperature, the more moisture we have in the air. And for this time of night, 12 degree to 13 degree difference is pretty big. So the humidity not all that high, 61%, and the wind for now is calm. Temperatures across the area still looking at 36 in Bernie there, the cool spot. 45 Carrizo Springs, Del Rio at 54. 52 in Eagle Pass, Rock Springs 48, Kerrville at 41. New Braunfels 42, Gonzales coming in 43 degrees, and Floresville 45. Kennedy also in the upper 30s with a temperature of 38. Had a little wind here and there today, not all that bad though right now for most of us, but the hill country still have some pretty good wind gusts from the past hour, especially Rock Springs, a 19-mile-per-hour wind gust, Del Rio at 16. Everyone else in the single digits or the lower double digits, so not all that bad wind-wise. And you can see on the radar, there's just nothing to be seen here. High pressure is here, and without the clouds, of course, we don't get the rainfall. The air underneath high pressure, it sinks, it dries out, and we're left with lack of rainfall and lack of cloud cover in this case. Here on the water vapor imagery, where you see bright whites and blues, that's where most of the moisture is, or where you see the rain. You can see it there on the radar in our eastern states along the East Coast. Back here in Texas, though, not a lot of moisture here. We do have some brighter whites trying to show up here in North Texas, but for the most part, the dry air just overtakes it, and that's that orangey color. And high pressure just continue bringing us dry air over the next several days. Here's the futurecast. We'll break it down for you hour by hour. Start you off at 7 tomorrow morning. Very deep blue here, showing most of us are dropping deep into the 30s tomorrow morning. If it was purple, that would be 20s. Low 30s, though, in the hill country, so there could be some frost there. And some outlying areas around San Antonio, too. I'm thinking temperatures stay mostly in the mid to upper 30s tonight. But thanks to that area of high pressure, the air drops, the temperature drops a lot overnight, but it can rise quickly during the day. So we'll head well into the 60s tomorrow for San Antonio, low to mid 60s in the hill country, low 70s in our southern counties. And we're going to keep doing more of the same as we head into the middle of the week. So by Wednesday, still hanging on to the clear skies and the dry air. But thanks to wind switching around to the south at the surface, we're going to see these temperatures warming up. So Wednesday morning, not nearly as cold as tomorrow. We're talking upper 30s, low to mid 40s in the hill country for lows Wednesday morning, mid to upper 40s for most of the rest of the area, some upper 30s in our central counties. But then notice by the end of the day, we have a very citrusy looking map here. We've got the green, the lime, lemon, and orange. All those colors mean better temperatures, warmer temperatures, if you'd like it warmer, of course, in December. In the 70s for San Antonio, low 80s in our southern counties, upper 60s in the hill country. Beyond that, though, by this weekend, we do have rain chances coming back into the forecast. We need it. How much could we see in the next week, including the weekend? Only looking at about 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch at best, so the dry weather pattern overall continues. The forecast tonight brings you down to 38 degrees. That's where we'll start off our day tomorrow in San Antonio for your Tuesday, so a cold start. Winds switching around from the north to the south, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and a high tomorrow of 67. Here's that 14-day forecast. From the 60s tomorrow to the mid-70s Wednesday and Thursday. Friday will increase the cloud cover. And then this weekend, we bring back slight rain chances both Saturday and Sunday, a little more so Sunday, and then up to 30% chance for the showers on Monday. And then the rain chances are out of here. We'll stay in the 60s for highs until the next weekend. We're looking at 70s for highs as we head into the few days before Christmas Eve and Christmas Day itself.